Okay, so it's about like 2 minutes until like the actual direct comes in. Is this really the best I could do for the green screen? Oh, well. Hey, green screen. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't look like I'm a complete ghost. But I don't know, like you can clearly see that there's something behind me, but it's not completely is that really the best I could do? Yeah, because as soon as I think it's my lighting source. I need better lighting. Hold on. Is there a way to intensify this? Nope, that's already the max. Yeah, this is blinding, whatever. Okay, you know what? If I have to react to a semi-green screen, then whatever. This is what it takes for me to get like a raw, blind reaction with no editing whatsoever, as if it was live streaming, even though I'm not actually live streaming right now. Yeah, I think this is the best I could do, honestly. I mean, it looks like a semi-transparent ghost, so that's the... Oh. Was that it? All I had to do was just turn down the contrast? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Last minute, literally fixed the green screen. Okay, alright, awesome. Welcome to the TheBassSinger reaction live stream. It's been like, what, 9 months since my last video upload? Do apologize for that. It's been very busy with work and all that. I actually do have a secondary job this time, so unfortunately videos are not going as consistent as I hope for it to be, but I'm hoping to change that. Rating pending to mature. So we're not going to be expecting any Assassin's Creed because that game is AO. You guys remember, I say remember, that was literally like yesterday ago, where they announced that Assassin's Creed rated AO. That's surprising. That's... I hope to God that's a typo, because there's no way that game's gonna make any sale if that's the case. Alright.
We live on the continent of Elios.
This is Fire Emblem, ain't it? This feels like a Fire Emblem game. It has European-like country names. I'm hearing piano ballads. This has got to be Fire Emblem, ain't it? Fire Emblem 17? Or whatever number they're on right now. Is 17? 13 is Awakening. 14 is Fates. Oh, 16 then. I think. Three Houses is probably 16, I think. I don't know. I've lost track.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
The Binding? Wait a minute. Binding Blade Remake? Okay, maybe not. I don't recognize that character at all. I was about to say, this is... It's like, I heard Binding. That triggered my brain a little bit, and then it shows this goofy-ass guy with a half-and-half haircut style. Okay, it's probably... It's a new Fire Emblem game. Definitely has that graphical style for sure, so without a doubt. Always a fan of... Marth, what are you doing here? Fire Emblem, Engage.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's
Wow, the
how
subtitle's
long
really
it's
late, by the way.
What
Yeah,
are
I'll
these
just...
horrible things?
I'll disable that since it could get a little bit distracting.
You are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family.
Oh man, another main character that has dragon lineage?
Fell dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
Oh, I see a woman with fists. They finally implemented that, I think. I think like the last game, Three Houses, for some reason, you're not allowed to have a female character using fisticuffs.
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Sigurd. Wait, whoa!
It is rather quiet.
Sigurd, that is a name I recognize.
As we gain allies.
I can't tell if this is like a brand new entry or a remake of an old game, honestly. Or it could be just like a time travel shenanigans collaboration, crossover, who knows.
One strike will decide it all.
grant me your strength.
That's Cecilia. What the hell? Or Celica. Cecilia. Close enough. Interesting. Maybe it's a mechanic of the game where like they have spirits of the old Fire Emblem characters can join with the main characters or the new cast of this game. That's my guess, at least. Fire Emblem Engage. Next year. Alright. Wow, that is really soon.
Hello, everyone.
Good to have a good starting for the game. Is there a little bit of a... Oh, God, okay. I'm still seeing a little bit of a green screen issue on this, like, little bit of corner over here. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I just want to
You
watch.
just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango.
Okay. It didn't happen earlier? I could have sworn that there was already a Switch release of this game or something.
But it
I
gets
don't know.
even tougher.
But yeah, this is a really good game for cooperative play. You guys remember,
challenges. We're working together.
Shoot, what was that game where you were like in a prison break?
Team up and cooperate with a friend in
A
this
Way Out? Yeah, A Way Out.
Player platforming adventure.
It's very similar to that game in terms of like it requires collaboration. Cooperation? Same thing.
Fantastical worlds.
Between two players, like locally or well online if you don't have like
In addition to single
have
system
strong
play,
internet
the game
connection.
can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
And the fact that you don't need to own the game to play cooperatively too. It's like you just need one copy, and that's it. You don't need two copies like most like
It Takes
AAA
Two
games.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
I'm
November
surprised this
4th.
wasn't released on Switch
Pre-order
sooner,
begins
honestly.
today on
But
Nintendo
hey,
eShop.
better late than never, I guess.
The forbidden story begins.
This is a Fatal Frame game? That looks like a Fatal Frame game. This doesn't look like Crimson Butterfly, so I'm guessing this is either 3 or 4. Those are the only two that I didn't play yet.
After
Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. That is the 4th game of the series, which never released in America until now, I guess. This is the 4th game, right? I'm not tripping. This is not the 3rd game or anything.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories
Call my
that we sealed
name.
away.
Yeah, this is definitely the 4th game. I recognize that theme song.
What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame. Mask
Okay,
of the Lunar
early
Eclipse
2023.
launches for the first time in the West on
Isn't it
Nintendo
weird
Switch next
to-
year.
See that game as contender for next year's Game of the Year if I actually enjoy it.
Looks mechanical.
Even though it's a Wii game that's been ported like
Introducing
now.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass. For the
Fun game, by the
Xenoblade
way. I definitely
Chronicles 3
recommend
game.
playing it, especially if you're a Xenoblade
This is
fan.
Ino, a new hero. She
Ino?
appears to be,
You don't have a guitar or a witch's hat?
complete her quest.
Dude, that name triggers me. I made Ino in Guilty Gear.
Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards.
I will say, despite me loving the ever-loving crap out of the story and the characters, the gameplay is the only one, interestingly enough, that I kind of have issues with for the game. It does feel a little bit more like auto battle-y than usual, which I'm not a huge fan of, but like the story definitely makes up for the repetitive nature of the game.
Pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Drawn together? Drawn to life?
None
Together.
of the
Oh no.
nonsense
No, no.
begins when
Oh,
SpongeBob
okay.
make a wish
Okay.
that unravels the very
Yeah, I'm actually looking really forward to it, especially
In
with
this
the
unique
recent
platforming
reveal
adventure,
trailer.
you'll travel through portals to
It feels
solve
like
outlandish
they're
mysteries.
definitely like going to the
Prehistoric kelp forest,
the
Wild West
SpongeBob
jellyfish
SquarePants
fields.
movie route in
Explore
terms
using
of like
all
linear
sorts of
based
wacky
gameplay,
moves.
which I'm perfectly fine with, as long as the actual, like, game is fun. I'm very much looking forward to this game.
Soak up SpongeBob's
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting the Switch port.
launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
This is definitely the type of game I would rather play on my PC instead. This does not look SpongeBob-like at all. I was about to say, there's like no transition. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. I was like, what the hell is Kenshiro doing in the SpongeBob universe? Well, instead he's invading the rhythm boxing genre.
Boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch, March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball.
Okay, so this is just like a rapid-fire pace, third-party mashup into one announcement.
Minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
That looks like MechWarrior.
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games.
Never mind, that's not
are storming
MechWarrior.
In Front Mission 1 remake, you'll pilot giant...
Sorry, I assume anything that looks like a mech is automatically MechWarrior by default because my friends love the ever-loving crap out of the game. So
to help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features.
Was this
like
game
more terrain effects,
announced
weapon
beforehand? I felt like I watched
launches,
this or seen
and
this
over
before
80 new
in a
skills
previous
added from
Nintendo
the
Direct.
first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
Oh wow,
Front
this
Mission
year.
2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Square Enix has been killing it with the SNES remakes, or at least the SNES style remakes. I'm not sure if this was like originally an SNES game, but they've been really killing it recently with
20 years,
shoot, what was it? Live Alive, Live an Evil, whatever it's called. Right, Season of Stories, aka The Good Harvest Moon.
Here, you'll manage a farm.
Wait, this is A Wonderful Life. This looks like the layout for A Wonderful Life, the GameCube game, right?
Restore and expand your farm.
I recognize those buildings. I recognize those cow textures.
Help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Dude, this definitely is A Wonderful Life remake, isn't it? Or at least a port of it. I mean, graphically, it doesn't look that impressive, admittedly. But yeah, I think it is. I feel like I recognize. I haven't played like Wonderful Life forever ago, so unfortunately.
Your child will also choose their career.
Okay, there's children. I feel like I've seen this before, so like this has to be a port of it at least, because I don't want to say remake or remaster, because, well, remaster is probably more. A Wonderful Life! Okay, yeah, I was fucking around, I'm not tripping. Dude, I saw the background, and it like triggered something in my mind, like, making me think like, oh my god, that's my childhood right there. I want to replay that game again. Or really any of the Harvest Moon games back then. Alright, Splatfest, what's going on? SpongeBob vs. Patrick vs. Squidward?
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the
okay.
thing. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Okay. This does not look balanced. By the way, having seen the layout and complaints of
possibilities.
the beta Splatfest, 3 players turf wars are not balanced if you're the player in the middle.
And
Like,
more
without a doubt,
fun
it doesn't
activities
look
for
like they're
Splatoon
improving that,
3.
unfortunately.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Like, if they're gonna make, like, triple turf wars, they gotta make it balanced so that, like,
What did you
the
think?
middle player doesn't get clobbered.
What would you bring to a deserted island?
I don't know.
As for me, I've already decided.
Death?
I hope you'll all participate as well.
That sounded dark. I do apologize. Please don't do that.
Next, please take a look at this.
Square Enix presents another Bravely Default / Live Alive type of graphical style. Definitely looks like the same engine. Oh, it is Octopath Traveler. I didn't want to like judge it immediately because like there was also, I think Triangle Strategy was also another game that's developed by the same company or developed by the same like developers.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict.
Yeah, the first game was amazing. I'm really hoping to see the second game
And bring smiles to people's
just be as
faces,
good.
just like
Be
mine.
just as good. I get grammar. Shut up.
Once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again.
Is that Pro ZD? That sounded like Pro ZD.
Blood.
I recognize that voice actor from my favorite YouTube channel.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's
I
path.
imagine this would eventually be ported over to other systems as well. Considering how the first game has recently been ported to every other system. Whether or not this is a time exclusive or not, I don't know, but if it is, I'm definitely getting a copy for this on Switch. If not, then like I could just get it on PC, or if it's free on Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus.
Await them in this new world.
I think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead?
That's a recommendation, and this is just like going off topic a little bit. Don't be like me and own like all 3 subscription-based services, paying God knows how much money just to play on every system. Don't be like me.
What you just saw was
I do it just out of the convenience and because I just happen to have enough money to do so. But if you're very conservative with your money, again, don't be like me.
Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate
This
your
is the
homestead.
second farming game I've recognized, or sorry, not recognized, I've seen in this direct.
Discover magical
What's next, a
spells
sequel to
to
Stardew
grow
Valley?
crops. Face off against mischievous foes
Rune Factory, maybe?
and explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along
Dragon
the way,
Quest
you'll
Builders
befriend a
3.
lively cast of characters who call this island their home.
This direct really wants me to play more
Fairy
farming
Tale
games.
Farmstead solo, or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
Okay.
It's a
Possible
musical
time
blast
exclusive, but
from the
still
past.
exclusive nonetheless.
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens,
Oh, that layout made it look like Guitar Hero to the max. What the hell?
Tsuteki Dane, and more.
Green. Green.
385
Red.
songs total.
Red. Why am I playing on
Songs are
medium?
categorized by game.
This is bullshit.
You play each stage while
Give me harder
experiencing
shit.
through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm
Okay.
Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright.
After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
So outside of Square Enix's Final Fantasy series,
Octopath Traveler,
hell yeah.
Live, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
What about Kingdom Hearts?
Plus, editions containing a season pass.
Can I beat the
and
shit out of
27
Sephiroth by listening to
extra
Simple and
songs,
Clean at the same
including
time?
Melodies of Life,
Please.
will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
I've still yet to play the
Blast
first
off
game.
on
Is
the
it any
adventure
good?
of galactic
I like Tactics games, but I
Mario
always hated the
and the
Rabbids
Rabbids.
series.
Let's dive in.
And their style of humor definitely did not like appeal to me at launch, so I'm not sure if like it's gonna be the same with Mario's face on the title.
With discoveries. Find coins. Unlock hidden paths. And help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30
Oh no,
different
they
Sparks
fucking made
with
it!
their own special powers and
Oh,
skills.
that looks horrifying.
Spark a decisive victory.
I will say the music sounds freaking epic. Like holy crap!
Mario plus Rabbids.
Someone put
Sparks of
effort
Hope
into this, the
launches on
music
Switch
soundtrack for this game.
October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition.
I swear,
can
this sounds
also be
way more
pre-ordered,
epic than it needed to be.
containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Maybe if I
Restore peace
hard.
between humans and monsters.
enjoyed it, so
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo
it's
Switch.
such a third farming game.
Take a break. from
Holy
quests
shit!
and chat with the
It's a
locals.
port of the third game, which I've never played. I've only played 5, but
Among other relaxing activities,
dude,
you can also transform
I think it's a sign.
into a monster. Your abilities in battle and
Who cares? Give
conversations with the
me
locals
Dragon
vary
Quest 3,
depending on your
please.
form. Your choices will also
Dragon
cause
Quest Builders 3, I
different
mean,
events to occur.
not 3.
Plus,
I don't know what 3
brand new
plays
modes
like.
been
Actually, give me 3 as well. I haven't played any of the Dragon Quest aside from like
time with your
11 and
in-game
8.
spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
How many Rune Factory games have been there on Switch right now? Oh, here's another one.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
New series. Oh, so like a spin-off or...
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
Okay.
Pilot
Give me the
Wings
good stuff.
64,
Okay, who cares?
Mario Party,
Oh god, what? What the fucking like...
Mario Party 2,
Okay.
Mario Party 3,
With rollback netcode, maybe? Your SNES and NES library had rollback. I don't see why the N64 couldn't do the same.
Pokemon Stadium 2,
I still need to get like that N64 controller for the Switch. These are actually really good selections, by the way.
Excite Bike 64.
A game I haven't played yet. That would be
These games will gradually
interesting.
be added in the future. You can
Okay.
play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch online.
I think
Plus
that might be the
expansion
first
pack
time
membership.
Mario Party 1 was ever re-released. It was never even on like the Wii or Wii U eShop, so this is like the perfect time to play it. What? What's online play? I'm sorry, neighbors, but
Things up with these Nintendo Switch games.
oh my god! Yo!
Best Life on the newly discovered
Okay.
continent of Antuisia in this
That, if there's any bias for the N64 library, it was that game right there. That made my day.
and deepen your
Oh my god.
relationships with the locals.
Holy
Doing so,
fuck!
You'll gain access to different
Oh my god,
classes and abilities.
That was not even on the Xbox like arcade game. And the fucking Nintendo game gets it
There is
first.
daylight launches on Nintendo Switch
Dude.
later today.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm excited. This is easily the best show direct.
Causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management
Dude.
sim game.
That made my day.
For materials.
That's easily by like one of my best reactions I feel that I'm ever gonna like naturally get.
Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them.
I'm sorry. What's going on? Is this Starcraft 2?
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
Factorio. Okay, yeah. I don't know this game. Sorry. Nothing's gonna top GoldenEye returning again for the first time since 1997.
Exploration adventure.
And no, the remake on the Wii does not count. That's a completely different game. That's a Call of Duty game in disguise. Fun game still, but it is not the GoldenEye I know and remember.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in IB. Launching on Nintendo Switch
IB.
Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
Did she just whip her hair?
And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling
Kong?
techniques and
Dude,
pass accuracy.
I don't know what the hell Nintendo's doing with this game. Like Daisy and Diddy Kong should have been there at launch. They're like staple for like Mario spin-offs.
Launches this month. The final summer begins.
That looks like Atelier Ryza. I could tell because there's no English dub because the localizers are too lazy to hire one.
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and
There was a
friends
second
set
game?
sail to
Wait, there was a second
investigate
game?
in
What
order
the
to
fuck?
protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling
I thought the last game was like
landscapes set the stage
Atelier
for your
someone
adventure.
else.
Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
Wait.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into
It's in time for the
Wave 3.
Christmas season, even though Christmas is
Merry
coming out like
Mountain
3
from
more months
Mario
from now.
Kart Tour.
Oh, that's a DS one. Yeah,
from
Peach
Mario
Gardens.
Kart DS.
I was never a fan of this one, honestly. Like, I think I like the setting, it's just that the track design wasn't that interesting for me.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart
Wait,
8
that's it?
Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
Wait, that was it? Just those two?
Active
Wait,
Nintendo
what?
Switch Online Plus
I thought you had like
members can enjoy this DLC
4 or
at
8
no
tracks
additional cost.
per like wave or
DLC
something.
can
What the
also be
hell?
purchased on its own.
Why is there only 2 tracks? Why'd you only told you? Okay.
We have some news to share about Nintendo Switch.
Sure, whatever.
In the next free update, golf will be added.
Didn't they say that it was coming out in summer? It is like literally the end of summer. Like, I guess it's still correct in a way, but
Of course, you can
dude.
play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online
You
can
see,
play
of
at the same
course,
time
as if that's
on the
supposed to be
same
applied.
course
Like,
in survival.
what else are you gonna have to do? Play online
Those with the
only?
most strokes will be out. We previously announced
Survival
that the
golf.
update
Okay,
will
so they're
release this
using the
fall.
same survival
However,
method with
we'd like a
bowling.
bit more time for development, so the update is now
Oh,
planned
okay,
for
so
this
it's getting
holiday.
delayed for. Okay,
Please
I
wait
see.
just a little longer.
Alright.
Next, we have a special guest.
I don't know, I feel like boxing would have been a more exciting update,
Mr.
but okay,
Miyamoto.
whatever. Alright, Miyamoto-san.
It's been a while.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Se- what's up?
I have a few things I'd
My
like
guy.
to share with you today,
Oh, what-
including some news.
Miyamoto, my buddy, what's up? What's
You may
ranking?
have heard
I've been hitting the juice lately. Okay, whatever.
From Illumination will release next spring.
Oh, I was right. The movie existing.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at
Is Miyamoto not working on games anymore?
In the U.S. Recently,
every time like he shows up in these Nintendo Directs, it's always either the movie or the like Disney World
Today,
attraction.
I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin. Oh, or
It's
okay.
been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
Okay.
This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year.
I've
players all over the world.
felt like I've completed as much as I can for Pikmin Bloom. I played it. I haven't played a lot of it honestly, but then as soon as like I hit like, I guess the end threshold where like you have way too many items to even hoard, and the only way you could hoard the increase them is microtransactions, I immediately stopped
All you
playing.
need to do is take it with you on your
Like
daily
nothing
walks or
ruins a
outings.
game more than
You can look back
forced
at the end of the day
microtransactions
and
for
see where you
basic
walked.
necessities.
Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day, and feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're
Felt like
out
my
here,
average
you can
every
also
day,
use the
honestly.
AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom.
This just proves that Miyamoto is pay to win.
You'll also see the number of steps.
700 is not
Regarding
something
the
you
map,
can
the
do
clouds
for
will
free.
clear along the path you walk,
I think like the
so
max
you
is
can keep a record of
200, so he must have
locations you
paid at
visit.
least Nintendo back
I normally
for this
go around
paycheck.
Kyoto, but I've
Oh,
also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan.
I must feel bad for like gacha developers. Like
You'll say to yourself,
You're
"Okay, this
working
time
on the
I'll try
game,
walking here." It makes
and
trips and walks a lot
you're
of
essentially your paycheck is going back to the company that you developed for because you kept rolling for your 5-star waifus.
I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the
Anyways,
main
is that
event.
it? Just to
Let's take a
advertise
look at
Pikmin
this.
Bloom? No Pikmin new game on the horizon or anything? Okay, never mind. Alright, cool. Pikmin 4, let's see. What you've got for us. Pikmin is a very underappreciated series, by the way. Like, it's not the type of game that is normally appealing to everyone, but when you play it, you start getting it. Finally. You said development is wrapping up soon. 5 years later.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't
All
be
right.
showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Didn't
also
look like
made a new
Pikmin's
t-shirt.
perspective, but okay.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Not sure what the hell your shirt has to do with that, but okay.
You very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the
Okay.
next level.
Styling to that. Did I never buy these games at launch? Like, at all. By the way, this is definitely gonna get copyrighted, so I'm just gonna mute for a quick second. I don't care what music's playing right now, but... Yeah, this series in general, like, I'd like to wait until at least a year or two before I actually pick it up. You know, buy the game the year of the title, when it's like 20 bucks instead. Because, like, the gameplay never evolves whatsoever. It's literally like a constant expansion pass. That's not a bad thing by any means. It's just that I don't think that's worth the 60 bucks personally. Like, you gotta, like, spice it up a little bit more than just, like, repeating the same thing over and over again. Oh, they added the word addition to the title now. And even then, I usually don't play this on Switch. Like until the Kinect actually like dies out and they no longer like port these two over to the Xbox One games.
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village.
And even then, like I'm pretty sure like they have tech to like have augmented reality on your phone so that you can utilize that as our like Kinect eventually, right?
Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life
But yeah, Just Dance games, like I play them, I like them, they're enjoyable enough. They're just not worth $60 every year. They're overplayed like similarly to how like Madden and FIFA are overplayed. They're the sports games of rhythm games.
Of your farm's first season will be available on
Wait, is that a fourth?
Save data can be transferred to
Holy crap! So many farming games.
Launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Dude, there's like so many farming games all of a sudden.
For a devilishly good time.
Looking forward to this game for sure. Bayonetta is fun. Bayonetta is always fun.
After 5
Badass.
years, under which Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Oh. The baddies?
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta fight alongside her,
the universe.
The journalist Luca.
Yo, you
and
aged. Luca, you have aged a lot. Holy shit, dude.
New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Dude, that is next month. I'm really hoping I enjoy it. I'm very much looking forward to the game.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Is that how you pronounce it? Danganronpa?
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain.
Not Danganronpa?
Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Oh, it definitely has that art style of Danganronpa for sure.
Master detectives who come from all around the world.
And you, the main character, are the most blandest of all of them.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective. And Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets.
Oh, that is such a Danganronpa thing to do.
Rain Code.
Make the courtroom your battleground.
Switch system, spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare.
Please don't be a cloud version. Please. Please don't be a cloud. Fuck you. Fuck off. I don't care. Fuck you. What's on Twitter right now?
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village.
I was like, there's no way. Like, even like the Resident Evil engine may be optimized for the Switch, but there's no way that game could natively run Resident Evil Village. That game looks amazing.
You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new
Twitter's just repeating all the
additional story content and more.
All the Nintendo Direct stuff because that's really like the one that's trending. Yeah, they have the Resident Evil 2, 3 camera style.
Cloud versions
Wow.
on Nintendo Switch.
Just Let's just buy the PS4, Xbox, or PC version instead. You're gonna get your Rune experience playing it on Switch. Like, if it was native and
It's an action-packed
ran
lineup of
60
Nintendo Switch games.
and ran actually in portable mode, then yeah, go ahead. If that's like your only option, but otherwise, like, you're ruining yourself by getting the cloud version because at that point, just play it on PC.
And gain the upper hand.
Hell, if you really want to play on the cloud version, the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC like versions have better operating systems than the freaking Switch.
Complete your mission.
I'm sorry, like, I can't stress that enough. Like, don't bother with any cloud version on the Nintendo Switch. They all suck.
November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm awake. I'm supposed to be awake by 8 o'clock because that's when my alarm always shows up, but, you know, Nintendo.
RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative.
See, this one doesn't say cloud version. I'm all for it. Even if it looks like a downgrade, like, if it plays well, if it's still a fun game, then yeah, go get it.
This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements.
Surprisingly, still looks good for the Switch, like, library.
Launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate.
3 players is always like a weird number for me.
Endless dungeon launches.
I might be the person that grew up with like 4-player gaming, but like, I don't know, for me it's like, wait, Tales of Symphonia, oh, hey!
Tales of Symphonia is coming
to
Nintendo Switch.
Please be like the GameCube version where it actually runs in 60 and not the shitty PS2 port.
To stop them,
this might be the PS2 port or the PS3 remaster. Because it doesn't look 60. Dude, the game feels so much better on GameCube. I don't know. Did they lose the source code for that? I really hate that that's the reasoning for it, because that's the reasoning for like why most remasters don't exist anymore. I mean, it's still a fun game, and if you want to try it out, then go for it. It's just...
Other allies will also join.
It's just that the GameCube version really is the definitive version to get because of the boosted frame rate.
The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey.
Does this include the second game or just the first game?
Next year.
I think this might just include the first game, but whatever. Is this just a rapid fire? I saw like just Fall Guys. Okay, yeah, rapid fire stuff. Cool. Life is Strange. Haven't played the second game, but cool. I don't know, like, I can't get into the game, honestly, anymore, at least. Like, I remember actually liking the first game, and then, like, a lot of people shit on it, so that made me feel bad. I was like, wait, am I not supposed to like this or something? I don't know. So I guess that again just, like, demotivated me to play the series any further. Is this Mario Disney Kart? Okay. Season 2. They weren't in Season 2 already? Holy crap. This game's only been out for 2 seasons? I felt like there was like 5 seasons worth of this game or something. Fortnite's already on like its 13th season, right?
Kirby's
is this an update for
Deluxe is coming to
oh
Nintendo
no.
Switch.
Oh, okay.
One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magalore
I own this game already, but I don't mind getting double dipping.
On an adventure.
Especially if the controls are actually better, because I think like the only way you could play this game on the original Wii was on the Wii remote, even though the classic controller existed.
blast
I don't know how would they
from a
like. I
distance
guess like it just
or
bound into a
punch
button,
him
but
up
like I was about to
close.
say like how would the motion controls work
It's
because there
packed
was
with other powerful
those were
moves
kind of
as well.
mandatory,
The
but
game supports local
they were just
play
bound to a
with four
function and
players
not
on the same
necessarily like
system.
aiming or
Plus,
gyroscoping whatsoever.
everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This
These
includes
are always
the new
fun too,
sub-game
just as a
Megalore's
casual
Tom
experience.
Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the
That's a
Nintendo
new
Switch
feature.
system
Having
February
4 Kirby's at the
24th,
same time rather than
2023.
forcing yourself to play either like
Pre-orders begin today
DDD,
on Nintendo
Waddle Dee,
eShop.
or Meta Knight. Does that mean there could be like 4 Meta Knights? That would be amazing if they could like go that far. Not just have 4 Kirby's, but 4 playable characters of the same character. That's playable.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay. One last announcement, or is that it?
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Let's see what they got. Okay, Breath of the Wild. I recognize those wind chimes. That could only be Breath of the Wild. Wait. It sounded like Wind Waker's like main theme. Or, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just like the Zelda motif that's coming on, but I was like, I could have sworn that I was going her do 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 afterwards. I'd be like, how are they integrating like Wind Waker style like story into them? Nope, it's Breath of the Wild too. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. That's a very short teaser, but I'm sure Zelda fans are excited nonetheless, especially now that there finally is an official title. Hey, official release date too. May 12th. Game of the year next year, right? Probably. I'm really hoping it's a good game. Like, Breath of the Wild was a phenomenal experience. I've replayed it again, and it still feels just as good. Anyways, yeah, that is the Nintendo Direct reaction for September 13th. I hope you guys enjoyed it.